You know when I realized I was an alcoholic was when I quit drinking for about 3 weeks and I went on a cruise ship with my godfather. Over dinner, he asked me if I minded that he had a glass of wine with his dinner. And I said, no, of course not. He said, why don't we order a bottle of wine and we share this throughout the cruise ship? I don't drink it anymore. I'm not an alcoholic, so I have a control now. He says, are you sure? And I say, yes. So on the first night, I killed a whole bottle of wine, maybe a couple of beers. On the second night, another bottle of wine, a few beers and a shot. On the third night, 2 bottles of wine, maybe 10 beers, and a bunch of shots. On the fourth night, 2 bottles of wine, bunch of beers, bunch of shots. I went to the bar, paid for everybody, and I almost got into a fight. And I remember going up on the deck and thinking of my life was worthless. I no longer want to live. And at that day, I thought about taking my life away. And for some reason, I had a blackout, and I woke up the next morning. He was waking me up. He says the cruise is over. And we were driving because the cruise ended up in Fort Lauderdale, so we drove all the way up to Georgia. On the way, I was shaking. I couldn't stop. So I stopped by the gas station. I bought a small bottle of wine. I had that. The next morning, I woke up at 7 a.m. I was shaking like crazy. So I went to the gas station. I bought a whole bottle of wine, and I had that by 10 a.m. So on the same day in the afternoon, I went to my godfather and I say, I need help. I'm an alcoholic. I don't have control over this. So he handed me a paper with the phone number and the address of the AA. So I'll never forget the day. That was my first meeting, September 23rd, 2019. And I've been sober since then. It's going to be 7 years now since I've been sober. And if one of you is going through this, this is my message for you. Get out of it, look for help. Sometimes we think we have a control, and honestly, we don't. So I hope this can help you. Maybe if you're going through something like this, will help you out. Have a nice day.